You know, I don't tell this to just anyone, but I was born with my ears upside down, and I heard everything backwards. Now, when my mom would tell me stories, when I was sick at home, I heard everything backwards. And I remember the story of Cinderella, but the way I heard it was Rindercella. Now, time upon a once, in a far, far away country, lived a beautiful girl named Rindercella. Now, Rindercella lived in a false mouse with her mugly other, her two sad blisters, and her Gary Fodmother, who lived out back in the Hescouse. At the same time, in this same country, lived a very pransome hince. And the pransome hince had wanted for a tong lime to host a pig party in a Bancy Fall. So, the pransome hince sent out written invitations to people for riles amount. Upon receipt of their invitations, the mugly other, the two sad blisters, and the Gary Fodmother raced town down to buy some dancy new fresses for the Bancy Fall. But Rindercella couldn't go, 'cause she didn't have any honey. And besides, all she had to wear to the Bancy Fall were the same ruddy old dags. Well, the night of the Bancy Fall was coming, and Rindercella was so sad she couldn't go, she just cat down and shried. And she was almost done shrying when who would appear before her but her Gary Mudfather, who waved his wagic wand, and there appeared before Rindercella a dancy new fress for her to wear to the Bancy Fall, and a keg boach with Hicks white sources to take her there. But he warned Rindercella she better be home before midnight, or else she'd turn into a tumpkin. Well, the night of the Bancy Fall was here, and the pig boach arrived at the door of the Bancy Fall, and who was there to meet Rindercella but the pransome hince himself? Well, Rindercella and the pransome hince danced the night away, and by midnight they lull in fuv. As the strock clucked midnight, Rindercella staced down the rares, and when she beats the roddum, she slopped her dripper. The next day, the pransome hince searched all over that country to find the beautiful girl who'd slopped her dripper. When he got to Rindercella's house, he tried the dripper on the mugly other, but it fidn't it. So he tried the dripper on the two sad blisters, and still fidn't it. Finally, he tried the dripper on Rindercella's herself, and it knit ficely. The next day, Rindercella and the pransome hince were married, and they lived heavenly happy rafters. And the storal of the mory is this: if you go to a pig party or a Bancy Fall and want a pransome hince to lull in fuv with you, just be sure and slop your dripper.